Hi guys, Alex Taylor here at a very windy Lytham Golf Academy today, and today I'm going to be looking at the brand new Pxg 0341X 3-wood. So this is the new 3-wood, the low spinning version from Pxg. Let's have a close up at the head, look through some of the technology, then we're going to hit 6 real balls on GC quad, see how it performs, see how it looks and feels, and see if this is something that might be going in your bag for this year. Okay guys, so the Pxg 0341X fairway wood. So Pxg are saying ultra thin face. I mean, I love the fact how shallow it is. We've got good adjustability around the hosel, which can go up or down up to 1.5 degrees. 3-wood at 15 degree. We've got the weighting system again where you can move the tungsten screws around to adjust kind of CG. And we've got the TPE insert in the back of the sole of the club, really making weight forward in the X range, hopefully giving high ball speeds and low spin. Okay guys, so lots and lots of technology in there. You know, Pxg really big on the manufacturing process, using the best possible techniques and materials. Promise with this is, lots of ball speed, low spin. So really I'm looking for this to kind of go a long way and be nice and forgiving. So like I said, 6 real balls. I'm going to hit all of these off the floor, predominantly just because if I'm putting a fairway wood in my bag, I want something that's good off the floor. I'm not too bothered off the tee because I can always tinker with tee height. But as I sit it behind the ball, again, it looks very, very classic. Just a couple of little marks on top. Fairly shallow face, so I would expect this to be fairly easy to hit. And that doesn't disappoint. This one's set at 15 degrees, and I've got a stiff shaft Pxg 0341X. Now, any of you guys that watch my videos know that generally I find 15 degree 3-wood not always the easiest to hit. I have a couple of the new ones for this year have been a little easier to hit, but that first one seemed to launch quite high for me. But let's keep going. And again, very, very easy to hit. Really, really easy. Dilemma time. Currently got the Epic 3-wood in my bag. Ooh, will this make me change though? It's hard to tell on distance without looking at numbers at the moment because it's so windy down here today. But that's very high for a 3-wood. For me personally anyway. Obviously options around the neck. We can go kind of up and down up to 1.5 degrees each way. So I could take this down to 13.5 if I needed to. Unlikely, but we'll look at some numbers and that could be a possibility. It's very, very easy to hit off the floor. Very, very easy to hit off the floor. So any of you guys that, maybe budget isn't so much of an option because I don't have exact prices for everywhere in the world, but it's not a cheap fairway wood. Well, to be fair, none of the stuff's cheap nowadays, but this is more top end price bracket. Performance wise so far, very, very easy to hit. Looks good, feels very, very solid. So easy that. Okay, let's have one last one. I think generally my carry distance with 3-wood is around 220 to 230. Probably roll out about 250. So one final one. Oh, that is very, very good. Okay guys, so 6 shots. I mean, all pretty solid strikes. Seemed to launch quite high. Didn't look that flat, but like I said, tough to tell with the eye today just because it's so windy down here. Let's look at some numbers on the iPad and then we'll come back, quick review. Okay guys, so as we look at the numbers, we've got an average ball speed of 144 mile an hour. So not massively quicker than I would normally see, and maybe not quite as quick as I've seen with certain 3-woods that I've used this year. Launching at 14 degrees, and certainly as I look down the 6 shots, pretty consistent with the launch angle. Backspin of 3,400, so it's round about where I would want 3-wood to be. I wouldn't say it's exceptionally low spinning. An average carry at 230, with the longest one at 237. Yeah, again, that's pretty much where I would want it to be with a 3-wood. Right guys, so we look at numbers, and I know Pxg are claiming, you know, faster ball speeds, so kind of low spin, hitting it further. Did I see that? Not really with that set at 15. Now, having said that, and it would be unusual for me, there is the possibility that I might want to go a little bit less lofted. That might make my ball speed jump up a little bit. Might reduce the spin a little bit as well. Do you know what though? I kind of like the idea at 15 degree that I can launch it up in the air though and hit it nice and high. If I'm hitting 3-wood, do I need something that's really, really chasing, or am I happy something that is good carry? Yeah, tough to tell. I mean, I don't know. All the manufacturers make some great promises, and it's always about having the clubs, you know, set up properly. You know, I think this is very, very close, if not how I would play this club. Will this be a 3-wood that a lot of guys will put in the bag? I doubt it, just because of price point. And I've spoken about this on other Pxg reviews I've done. I don't necessarily think they're trying to make clubs for everybody. You know, I think they're trying to make clubs for the guys who are looking for, not the most expensive, but, you know, maybe a manufacturer that will stick to things. And I know they've had another fairway wood previous to this, but this isn't a replacement. This is to fit in alongside. The X range, whether it be driver or fairway wood, are just a lower spinning version to fit into the range. So even though the new stuff's come out from Pxg, it's not replacing old products. And I'm kind of hoping that we're going to see their product have a bit of a lifespan. You know, certainly longer than 12 months. I'm hoping kind of 2, maybe even 3 seasons. I think 2's more realistic. But the Pxg 0341X fairway wood, it looks great, it feels great, it's very, very adjustable. If you're in the market and budget isn't really an issue for you, you should definitely be trying this stuff, and I don't doubt you'll put this stuff in your bag. The key with any of it, whether you're spending top end or bottom end on price, is to get yourself fitted properly, find something that suits how you deliver the golf club. Because this is so adjustable, you could definitely get this set up, or the 5-wood, so that you would max what you're looking for with this club off the floor or occasionally off the tee. Okay guys, as ever, really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. If you've enjoyed it, like and share it. Follow me on all the social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Subscribe to my channel if you don't already. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.